some test issue da kungamsa and during egi lobzen the algebraic identities di tholai ani chida algebraic identities the bugusogi agenda given ala kal ganzam chigi jangsa re and chima chishin ding zinda goenal yore and zinda goenal algebraic expression delay test che tageche ani tiwadazna test che khayore and then sungza tangbungi algebraic identities nane identity the deshe dordus jamnasams identities na plural among say identity algebraic identity it deshe gal che dozan ye for example x plus 1 is equal to 0 the equation din nala ngazugi value cheda chidang ngazu deshe gedu equation deshe gedu choni yama jogedu x plus 1 ina x plus 1 the right hand side la do sani negative chairal mazula gora di dodan rawti dordu chyoina x plus 1 the pakyu in jumze khala or di chol 1 the mesere x go sha 1 the pajo chol ke di ke de khande che de 1 the mesela 1 ki tensha we no 1 minus 1 0 sha 1 me cha x go la so da na ji nyaga na ji go re ngel the balance yore equal to re do tang ye de 1 the na the balance de marwa has nge de ching ten so nge left hand side le operation khande cheve ni chiguji ya right hand side la operation chiguji ya cheve na balance rang de ra so nge dine minus 1 gelda 1 jik 10 so left hand side 1 minus 1 0 x is equal to 0 minus 1 is minus 1 so the value of x is equal to minus 1 equation dinala x ki value the minus 1 mother tawni yomar let us put any value for example x is equal to 2 plus 1 is equal to 0 2 plus 1 is 3 is 3 equal to 0 no marwa takda digma so tanashi value khande other than minus 1 meaning ke value khande you will not get left hand side is equal to right hand side tang identity tishikela let me take a simple example of identity equation lelo where you can put any value for the variable you will always get left hand side equal to right hand side simple one x square minus 1 is equal to x plus 1 into x minus 1 Kandes chuda x value simplest x value 0 let's put x is equal to at x is equal to 0 0 square minus 1 0 square is 0 minus 1 is equal to 0 plus 1 into 0 minus 1 1 minus 0 minus 1 is minus 1 0 plus 1 is 1 into 0 minus 1 is minus 1 plus 1 into minus 1 plus into minus negative 1 ones are 1 left hand side is equal to right hand side let's take another value suppose x is equal to 2 so if x is equal to 2 then what will be this value of this left hand side x square 2 2s are 4 minus 1 is equal to 2 plus 1 3 into 2 minus 1 is 1 4 minus 1 3 3 is equal to 3 ones are 3 so any equation where left hand side is always equal to right hand side. That type of equation is called identity. So today we are going to discuss some of the algebraic identities which you have already studied in class 8. So they are x plus y whole square is equal to x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. The second identity is x minus y whole square is equal to x squared minus 2xy plus y squared. Third is x plus y into x minus y is equal to x squared minus y squared. And the fourth is x plus a into x plus b will be equal to x squared plus bracket a plus b x plus ab. Okay, so these four are the basic algebraic identities. We are going to discuss a little bit detail into this, and we'll also discuss some of the more difficult questions, because the simple questions you have already studied in class 8. And why I'm stressing on these four identities is that when you go to class 10, many of the chapters are directly related with this. For example, in class 10, you'll also come across polynomial, zeros of polynomial, factorization of polynomial, especially quadratic polynomial. These are quadratic polynomial. And another chapter is quadratic equation. That is also directly linked with this, right? And then there are some other questions where we have a direct use of this. So this algebraic identity, if you master these four identities, then I think you'll face less difficulty when you go to class 10. So we'll discuss some of the problems. So using the algebraic identities, our main focus is on factorizing a given algebraic expression. And the second part is using the algebraic expression, we can also find the product. So first of all, I'll try to find the product. So for example, x plus 2y plus x plus 2y. If we have this expression, how now these two expressions are being multiplied. So the question is how to find the product. Now we can find the product in two different ways: by using the algebraic identities or by direct multiplication. So first we'll try to multiply each and every term one by one. Okay, for that, so x plus 2y into x plus 2y is equal to, first multiply x with both these two terms. X bracket x plus 2y plus, again you multiply the second term of the first expression with the two terms of the second expression. So 2y into x plus 2y. So x into x, x square, x into 2y plus 2y, 2xy plus, again you multiply 2y with these two terms. So 2y into x, 2xy, or 2yx. You write in alphabetical order, so it will be 2xy plus 2 2s are 4y into y, 4y square. Collecting and combining like term. So you have x squared, these two are like term, 2xy plus 2xy, you get 4xy plus 4y square. Now this is the product we got by actual multiplication. Now by using the identity, let's see whether we are getting the same product or not. So this is the first method, or the second by using the identity, right? So using, first let's try to write the identity using the identity. Now check here, x plus 2y into x plus 2y is equal to x plus 2y squared. So x plus 2y whole squared is equal to square of the first term, x square, plus no, the identity is x plus y square. So x square plus 2xy plus y squared. This is the identity. So let's say compare x plus 2y into x plus 2y is equal to x plus 2y squared. Try to compare the two terms. They are in the similar form. First term is x. Second term in this case is 2y. So in this equation we shall put, instead of y we shall put 2y. So the product will be square of the first term, x square, plus 2 into first term. Here first term is x into second term is 2y, plus square of the second term. Second term is 2y. So 2y whole square. So that will be equal to x squared plus, multiply the numerals or constants together. 2 2s are 4. 4x into y, 4xy plus 2y square. Square of 2 is 2 2s are 4. And square of y is y square. So we are getting the same result. So this is using the identity, and this is by actual multiplication. So this is one part of the application of algebraic identity, where we use the identity to find the product. Now in this lesson we shall deal mainly with the factorization. Okay, now by using algebraic identities, we shall try to factorize a given quadratic polynomial. So the first example will be 9x squared minus 12x plus 3. Now before we discuss this example, let us try to take it as a simple example, and that is x squared plus 5x plus 6. Let's try to factorize this. So here the middle term is 5x. So 5x, middle term is 5x. We have sum should be 5 plus 5, and the product is 6. We shall try to find all the possible factors of 6. And the first possible numbers are 1 6 are 6, second one is 2 3s are 6, right? Since all the terms are having positive sign, we'll have no problem in deciding the sign. So both the numbers will be positive. So 1 plus 6 is 7. So this is not the required number. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Yes, these two are the numbers, the two required numbers. So normal procedure is x squared plus, using the identity we have, the two numbers are 2 and 3. 2 plus 3, main variable is x plus 2 into 3. So the required identity is x plus a into x plus b. If these two are the factors, and the products will be x squared plus a plus b, x plus ab. So this is in this form. So the factors will be x plus 2 and x plus 3. That is using the identity. Another way of doing is x squared plus 5x plus 6. Sum and product. Product is 6, sum is 5. So we found that the two required numbers are 2 and 3. Now since the coefficient of x squared is 1, then we can write the factors directly. How? X plus, the second term is x plus second term, first factor will be x plus, the first number is 2, so x plus 2, and the second factor is x plus 3. So these two are the factors. And this is a short way of writing. And now we apply the same over here. The difference is here in this case, the coefficient of x squared is not equal to 1, it's equal to 9. So in order to factorize this, one way of doing it is, let's try to see, or let's try to find whether all the terms are having a common factor or not. If they have common factor, we shall try to take that common factor out. So in this case, 3 is common throughout. So 3 is the common factor. What will be left inside? 3x squared minus, if we take 3 out, 12 is equal to 3 fours are 12, so 4x will be left, plus 3 is equal to 3 ones are 3. If 3 go out, 1 will be left. Now what we'll do, we'll factorize 3x squared minus 4x plus 1. So in this case, we have to split the middle term into two parts so that the product sum is minus 4 and product is equal to 3 into 1. So here we get sum minus 4, product is 3 into 1. Right? Now look at the sign. Product's sign is positive, so both the numbers should have same sign. So what sign you should have? We look at the sum sign, minus 4. So both the numbers will have negative. So possible, these two are the only possible factors of the product. So it's minus 1 into minus 3. So two numbers are minus 1 and minus 3. So 3x squared minus 4x can be written as minus 1x or x, and minus 3x plus 1. So this is equal to 3 is the common factor we have taken out already. And then now let's look here. What is the common factor in this case? X is the common factor. What will left? 3x minus 1. And here, since the minus is the sign of the first term, we'll take the minus sign out. And if we take minus sign out, the sign that will be inside the bracket, we have to change the sign. So what is the common factor? Since if we do not find any specific factor, then 1 is the common factor, universal common factor. So we shall take 1 out. So what will be left? 3x, the sign will change, minus 1. Square bracket, 3. The common terms inside the bracket are common. So 3x minus 1 will be common. What will be left? X minus 1 will be left. So 3 into 3x minus 1 into x minus 1 are the factors of 9x square minus 12x plus 3. Second method is the quick method. So for that, 9x squared minus 12x plus 3. Okay, 3 is common throughout, so you will take 3 out. You get 3x squared minus 3 fours are 12, so 4x will be left, plus 3 ones are 3, 1 will left. Now we have to split the middle term. Minus sum is minus 4, product is 1 3s are 3. So here product is positive, so both the numbers should have same sign. What sign we should get? This we should check the sign of the sum. Sum is negative, so both the terms will be having negative sign. So minus 1 and minus, the two numbers are minus 1 and minus 3. So here what we do? 3, we take 3x square without taking the square, so that is 3x. First factor, 3x into something plus something, and then second one is 3x. The next term will be the two numbers minus 1 and minus 6. So here 3x minus 1, we write 3x minus 1, and here 3x minus 3. Okay, now what we have to do is the terms inside the bracket, we shall try to find the GCD. In this case, we don't, other than 1, we don't find any other common factor. So we divide by 1. Common factor is 1. When you divide by 1, the term will be as it is. And in this case, GCD or the common factor is 3. So 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3. So this will be equal to 3 into 3x minus 1 into x minus 1. So this is the factor. So the answer is, we are getting the same result. Okay, so this is supposed to be the shortcut. And I would suggest using this in your examination, but during the examination, if you are confident of this method, I think it will be nice if you do this method because it will take less time. Okay, now the second question is to factorize 49x squared plus 70xy plus 25y squared. Now let's look at these. You'll find that terms are, the first term is 49x squared. 49x squared means it's the square of 7x, and then 25y squared is the square of 5y squared. Now what we have to check is if this is the mixed term. So for that we'll try to compare with the algebraic identity. The algebraic identity that we may use is x plus y whole square is equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. Now this is in this form. So let's see. whether these two are the square of two given numbers. So we'll find that 49 is the square of 7. X square is the square of x, so 49x square will be equal to 49x square plus, first we'll take the last term, third term, plus 25y square is 5y squared. The middle term should be 2 into first term into second term. So it should be equal to, check whether it is equal to 70xy. So 2 into first term is 7x, second term is 5y. Let's multiply. 2 7s are 14, 14 5s are 70, x into y, xy. So this is exactly in the standard form, x plus y whole square plus 2xy plus y square. So therefore, the factors of this polynomial will be equal to square root of the first term 7x plus the second squared is 5y whole square, so 5y. 7x plus 5y whole square, which means factors are 7x plus 5y into 7x plus 5y. This factor we got by directly using the given identity. Now let's use the special one, that is for 49x square plus 70xy plus 25y square. Here you find two different variables. Now what we do? We shall consider x as the main variable. So we split the middle term. Middle term is 70xy. And the constant is supposed to be 25y square, though it contains a variable, but we shall consider the x as the main variable. So we have to split 70xy. Sum should be 70y. And product is product of 49 into 25. We shall write 49y into 49y. So while finding the numbers, we may ignore y. We shall find two numbers as that the sum is plus 70 and the product is 49 into 25. Now these two are quite a large number. So what do you do? One way of doing is try to find the prime factors of 49 and 25. 49 is 7 into 7 into 25 is 5 into 5. From this we'll find all the possible numbers. Now here by inspection, just by looking at, we'll find that 7 5s are 35, 7 5s are 35. The two numbers are 35 and 35. But for the sake of explanation, let me write this way. Possible factors are 1 into the product of these two numbers. Let's try to ignore the number. It's not necessary to multiply, because if you add this number, certainly it will exceed 70. And then second, it's not necessary. I think it's not necessary to find this. The second is it's 5 into something, and then third is next will be 7 into next 7 into another number, right? Now next will be 25. Again, there is no need to find the second number, and now the next number will be 35. So 7 5s are 35. The other number will be 7 5s are 35. So if you add 35 and 35, you'll get plus 70. So 49x squared plus 70xy could be written as 35xy plus 35xy plus 25y squared. So in this, 7 is the common factor, x is also the common factor, 7x. What will be left? 49 is equal to 7 into 7, so 7 is left, 1x is also left. 35 is 7 5s are 35. What will be left? 5 will be left, 5y. And in this case, what are the common factor? 5 and y are the common factor. So 5y, what will be left? 35 is 7 5s are 37 will be left, x will be left. Plus 25 is 5 5s are 25, so 5 will be left and 1y will be left. So terms inside the bracket are same. The common 7x plus 5y into 7x plus 5y. So this is the second method. We can also do the shortcut. Now I'm not going to do the third one. Third one you can try as your homework. So I have given 19 questions for your homework, and if you look at these questions, some of the questions are asked in a slightly different way, and some question may carry the usage of more than one identity. So for example, question number 10, question number 9 is asked in a slightly different way. Question number 11, 12, 13 we have done it. Question number 14 is quite a challenging one. It's asked in a slightly different way. And then question number 16 we have done. Question number 17 is again asked in a slightly different way. Question number 18 is slightly different. And question number 19 is also asked in slightly a different way. So try to do as many questions as possible. The more you do, the more practice you will get, and the more skill you will develop. Stay at home, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.